right now on 5 on Your Side at 10.
Enterprise Center packed for the Blues home opener. Fans sharing their excitement for the new season.
More autumn chill tomorrow, then a midweek warm-up and timeout shower chances.
But first tonight, the clock is ticking in northern Gaza. Thousands of Palestinians still trying to flee as a ground conflict between Israel and Hamas could begin at any moment. The new response from the U.S. Thank you for joining us at 10 tonight. I'm Brent Solomon. 1 week after the deadly Hamas terrorist attacks in Israel, the clock is ticking for residents in northern Gaza. More than 1 million Palestinians are under Israeli notice to flee south. Many Gaza residents now struggling to flee, grappling with a growing water crisis after Israel put the region under a total siege and stopped the flow of resources. Israel had given Palestinians a 6-hour window to travel safely within Gaza, while Hamas urged people to stay in their homes. The Israel Defense Forces say a possible ground invasion could begin at any moment.
And once we'll see that the situation will be permissible for significant combat operations, then they will commence.
President Biden spoke with the leaders of Palestine and Israel, urging them to allow humanitarian aid to the region, and affirmed his support for efforts to protect civilians. The U.S. is also sending a second carrier strike group in support of Israel. The American death toll from the Hamas attack has also climbed to 29. Closer to home now, a group is speaking out against the violence in the Middle East. The National Campaign for Human Dignity met outside of the Robert A. Young Federal Building this afternoon, making passionate pleas for the violence to end. The group says they oppose violence on both sides of the conflict. They're calling on U.S. leaders to reintroduce peace talks between Israelis and Palestinians.
We are witnessing today, at this moment, in this time in history, we are witnessing a tragic but truly avoidable humanitarian crisis.
That group also wants the U.S. to supply food, water, medicine, and other needs to civilians in Gaza. For a link to our stories on the Israel-Hamas war, text the word Israel to 314-425-5355. Let's go ahead and switch gears a bit and get a look at your Weather First forecast. Tonight, an autumn chill has taken over the bi-state. Meteorologist Jim Castillo now with a closer look.
Yeah, hi, Brent. So we started out with that chill in the air this morning and also areas of drizzle and some light showers. So it looks and feels like autumn and way below average temperatures. There's a beautiful shot looking down Market Street, the arch in the background, and those low clouds that are hanging around. So it's 55 degrees right now. Still a little bit of a north wind at 7 miles an hour. I've seen a few of the gusts close to 20. So here it is, that cool air coming straight out of Canada and the Great Lakes, and it's with us along with that low-level moisture. And so we have spotty rain showers. You can see some in Lincoln County, Missouri, around Troy, and they'll be with us overnight tonight into tomorrow. It's a chilly day tomorrow. I'll talk about that, plus a big warm-up and any rain chances this week ahead.
All right, we'll see you shortly. It was a sea of blue in downtown St. Louis as the Blues played their first home game of the year over at Enterprise. Before the puck dropped, 5 on Your Side's Diamond Palmer talked with fans at the annual pep rally at Union Station.
The Blues are back in action.
Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues!
Let's go Blues!
So who are Blues fans counting on this year to lead the team to victory in their 57th season?
Bennington, look how he did on the first. I mean, the guy still got it. He's there. He's going to block them, and everybody else is going to get it together and win.
I'm excited to see what Neighbors can do now with another year, and Verana, Blake, and of course Thomas and Kyrou.
I love Shin. He's been, such a linchpin for this team, and for him to be captain seems kind of like a no-brainer.
Hundreds of fans are here at Union Station for the Blues home opener pregame pep rally, and who better to get them excited for this season than the new team captain, Braden Shin.
Guys came here early, guys came prepared, ready to work.
In a crowd full of fans, young and old, Shin calls the moment to be team captain a huge honor. He's on a team that has one Stanley Cup under their belt, and it's no secret fans have big expectations for the season.
So I really am expecting us to have a really great season and head into the playoffs with a strong team.
The playoffs, right off the bat, of course. Stanley Cup, probably. Playoffs for sure.
And some are more brutally honest than others.
I'm expecting a good, exciting, competitive team. You know, maybe not the best, but we'll be competitive and hopefully make the playoffs.
Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
All right, thank you, Diamond. Corey Miller, by the way, will have a complete recap of tonight's game later in sports. The Blues will return to Enterprise on October 19th when they host the Arizona Coyotes. Developing tonight, St. Louis police are investigating a deadly double shooting in North City. Just before 6 tonight, officers showed up to the scene at North Jefferson and Gamble Street. 2 men were shot there. One of them died. The other victim was shot in the foot and is expected to be okay. Right now, no suspects have been identified. A serious crash leaves 1 man dead in South City. This happened just before 4:30 this morning on South Jefferson and Park Avenue near Lafayette Square. Investigators say the driver was speeding when he lost control and hit a tree. The impact caused the car to split in half. The driver was ejected. He has not been identified just yet. Well, a group of young people from St. Louis and Kansas City, they're learning how crime affects their age group and what they can do to stop it. Our Travis Cummings went to East St. Louis to explain.
As young people, we have to know and knowledge is power.
The middle of East St. Louis City Hall filled up with young minds this weekend, their age group at the center of crime issues.
This is in our community, and since it's in our community, if we know these things, we can take action towards them.
15-year-old Lawson Small wants to be a coder or designer and eventually own his own business. The young artist and a number of his peers came in from Kansas City to join other youth in East St. Louis at Camp Choice's Right to Life Summit. Today, they're learning about things like epigenetics.
Us as an African diaspora, us as African descent, have trauma already embedded inside of our DNA.
We are focused on structural family and community violence. There is an epidemic of homicide and violence across the nation.
Janae Relaford founded this camp back in 2006. She invited lecturers and moms who have lost sons to violence.
We do adult life simulations for young people. We've done survival camps. So each time we do these weekend camps, we try to bring a different theme.
This group hearing from important figures like the mayor and coroner to let them know the crisis is no joke.
It's important to have them here so young people see that they are concerned about what's happening with youth.
It's the push they need to fulfill their purpose uninterrupted.
Especially whenever you find out what your limits are and you're able to go past your limits.
So it's all about elevating the young people and helping them to be able to make better choices and grow and thrive.
Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.